Okay, so essential oils for better sleep.
Hmm.
It's something I know a lot of people are really curious about.
Yeah.
And we're taking a deep dive into the source, how to sleep better with essential oils today.
Awesome.
And I'm curious to see what we find.
Okay.
I've tried lavender oil before bed, but
Right.
I'm not really sure if it actually did anything or if it was just like placebo effect, you know?
That's a great question to start with,
Yeah,
um, because it's easy to be skeptical about essential oils.
right.
They smell so good,
Mm-hmm.
you just kind of think of them as a nice scent.
Right, right.
But the science behind it is actually pretty fascinating
Okay.
because they interact directly with our limbic system,
Okay.
which is like the emotional control center of our brains.
Oh, wow. So you're saying there's more to it than just like a pleasant aroma.
Exactly.
Okay.
So when you inhale these concentrated plant extracts,
Right.
you're actually triggering all these responses that
Interesting.
can really influence mood and relaxation. For example, studies have shown that lavender oil,
Okay.
when you inhale it, it can increase alpha wave activity in the brain,
Wow.
which is associated with that relaxed state.
Okay.
It also appears to stimulate the production of GABA, which
Hmm.
is a neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and sleep.
Wow. So it's not just in my head.
Yes.
There's actual neurological activity happening.
Yeah.
So what other sleep-enhancing oils does the source talk about?
So the source highlights 5 key oils
Okay.
that are known for their sleep-promoting properties.
Okay.
Lavender, chamomile, bergamot,
Hmm.
cedarwood, and ylang-ylang.
Okay, let's break those down one by one.
Sure.
Starting with chamomile. It
Okay.
always makes me think of a warm cup of tea before bed.
Right.
But I'm wondering,
Yeah,
is there any science behind that calming effect? Yeah.
absolutely. Chamomile contains an active compound called apigenin,
Interesting.
and apigenin binds to these specific receptors in the brain
Okay.
that reduce anxiety and promote sleep. It's especially helpful for people who struggle with
Yeah.
like those repetitive racing thoughts that keep you up at night.
Oh, yeah, totally. That's so fascinating.
Yeah.
So it's not just the ritual of drinking tea.
Right.
There's an actual chemical interaction happening.
Exactly.
What about bergamot?
Oh,
It's a citrus oil, right?
it is.
And I usually think of citrus as being more energizing.
Right. Most citrus oils are stimulating,
Right.
but bergamot is like this fascinating exception.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It has calming and mood balancing properties.
Okay.
Research actually suggests that it can decrease cortisol levels,
Interesting.
which is your body's stress hormone.
Oh, right.
So it makes it this unique oil that can actually uplift your mood
Okay.
while simultaneously easing anxiety.
Wow.
It's like this winning combination for
Yeah.
getting ready for sleep.
Okay. I'm intrigued. What about cedarwood?
Cedarwood.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I can't quite place the scent, though.
So cedarwood has this warm, woody aroma,
Mhm.
very grounding.
Okay.
Like imagine the scent of a forest after a gentle rain,
Okay. Yeah.
and it's believed to have these sedative effects,
Hmm.
can slow down racing thoughts,
Right.
which is obviously key
Yeah.
when you're trying to wind down.
Sure.
In fact, there was a study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine
Okay.
that found that cedarwood oil significantly improved sleep quality
Wow.
in people with insomnia.
That's amazing. So we've got lavender, chamomile, bergamot, and cedarwood.
We do.
What about ylang ylang?
Ylang-ylang.
I always thought that one sounded very exotic and luxurious.
It is. It has a very sweet floral scent
Okay.
that's very calming.
Right.
It's actually been shown to reduce blood pressure and heart rate,
Wow.
which can help ease you into a more relaxed state.
Okay.
It's especially good for those who tend to carry tension in their bodies.
Oh, that makes sense. So we have this lineup of sleep-enhancing oils.
Right.
What's the best way to actually use them? I know the source mentioned a couple of different methods.
Yes, so they outline 4 main methods.
Okay.
Aromatherapy, using a diffuser,
Mm-hmm.
topical application,
Okay.
adding oils to a bath soak,
Right.
and pillow sprays.
I've tried a diffuser before.
Okay.
What are the other methods all about?
So topical application involves diluting essential oils
Yeah.
with a carrier oil,
Right.
like coconut or jojoba oil,
Mm-hmm.
and applying them to, like, pulse points,
Yeah.
like your wrists or your temples.
Okay.
And the diluted oil is absorbed through the skin
Got it.
and can actually enter the bloodstream.
Hold on. Why is dilution so important? Why
Yeah.
not just apply the oil directly?
That's a crucial safety point.
Okay.
Essential oils are highly concentrated.
Right.
Applying them undiluted to the skin
Yeah.
can cause irritation or even like allergic reactions.
Got it.
So dilution ensures that they're safe and gentle
Okay.
while still delivering their benefits.
That makes sense. What about bath soaks?
Bath soaks.
I love a good bath to unwind at the end of the day.
Well, me too.
So,
Bath soaks are a fantastic way to combine the benefits of warm water immersion with the aromatherapy of the oils.
right.
The heat helps to relax your muscles, and the steam carries the scent molecules.
Okay.
So it gives you this multisensory experience
Right.
that's perfect for preparing for sleep.
Yeah.
You can just add a few drops of your chosen oil
Okay.
or a blend directly to the bath water.
I can picture it now. A bath with some lavender and maybe a little bit of ylang ylang. Sounds heavenly.
Oh, yeah.
What about pillow sprays?
Pillow sprays.
I've seen those in stores.
Yeah.
How do they work?
So they're designed to provide like this continuous aromatherapy experience
Oh, okay.
throughout the night.
Got it.
You just spritz your pillow with the blend
Okay.
before you go to sleep. They're typically made with a combination of essential oils and water.
Right.
You can even make your own.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You just add a few drops of your favorite oils to a spray bottle
Okay.
filled with distilled water
Right.
and a bit of witch hazel
Okay.
that helps the oils disperse.
I never thought of making my own. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
So we've covered the basics
Mhm.
of these sleep-enhancing oils and how to use them.
Right.
But what about safety?
Yes.
Are there any precautions that we should be aware of?
Absolutely. While essential oils are natural,
Right.
they're very potent.
Okay.
We've already talked about dilution for topical use,
Right.
but there's a few other key safety considerations that we should talk about.
So we've covered these amazing oils and all these different ways to use them.
Right.
But before we get too carried away, what are the safety considerations?
Yeah, you're right. Safety is super important when we're talking about essential oils
Okay.
because they're powerful substances
Right.
and we need to use them responsibly. We've talked about dilution for topical use.
Right.
But there's also this whole issue of sourcing.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Well,
I usually just grab whatever's on sale at the health food store.
I get it.
Yeah.
But it's really worth it to invest in high-quality oils
Okay.
from reputable brands.
Right.
Look for oils that are 100% pure,
Okay.
therapeutic grade, and ideally organic.
Interesting.
Because cheaper oils, they might be adulterated
Oh, wow.
with synthetic fragrances or other fillers
Right.
that can actually be harmful.
Okay, so quality matters.
Yeah.
What about specific groups of people
Right.
who might need to be extra cautious with essential oils?
Yeah.
The source mentioned pregnant women, for example.
Yes. Pregnancy is a time when extra caution is needed
Okay.
with essential oils because some oils contain compounds
Right.
that can be absorbed through the skin
Yeah.
and can potentially cross the placenta,
Wow.
reaching the developing fetus.
So are some oils just like a no-go during pregnancy?
Exactly. It's really important for pregnant women to consult with their healthcare provider
Right.
before using any essential oils.
Mm-hmm.
They can provide personalized guidance
Yeah.
based on their individual health history
Right.
and the specific stage of pregnancy.
Got it.
As a general rule, oils that are known to be emmenagogues.
Emmenagogues.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that term.
Emmenagogues are substances
Okay.
that can stimulate blood flow
Okay.
in the pelvic area.
Interesting.
And this could potentially increase the risk of miscarriage,
Oh, wow.
especially during the first trimester.
Right.
Some commonly mentioned oils in this category
Okay.
include clary sage, pennyroyal, and mugwort.
Oh, okay.
So it's best to steer clear of those during pregnancy.
Got it. So those are definitely off limits.
Right.
Are there any other oils that pregnant women should be cautious about?
Yes, some oils are considered potentially stimulating
Okay.
or hormone disrupting
Right.
and might be best avoided
Mm-hmm.
during pregnancy. Examples include rosemary, basil, and thyme.
Got it.
Again, it's always wise to kind of err on the side of caution
Right.
and consult with a healthcare professional.
So pregnant women need to be extra careful.
Yes.
What about people with certain medical conditions?
Right.
Are there any concerns there?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Certain medical conditions can make people more sensitive
Mm-hmm.
to the effects of essential oils.
Right.
For instance, individuals with epilepsy
Okay.
or a history of seizures
Right.
should be particularly careful
Mm-hmm.
as some oils
Yeah.
can potentially trigger seizures
Wow.
in susceptible individuals.
Okay.
Oils like peppermint
Mm-hmm.
or eucalyptus, which are known to have stimulating properties,
Right.
are often flagged as potential concerns.
Okay.
So it's always best to consult with a doctor
Yeah.
before using essential oils
Right.
if you have any pre-existing health conditions.
So it sounds like it's all about personalized care and paying attention to how your body responds.
Absolutely.
That makes
And
sense.
even if you don't have a specific medical condition,
Right.
it's always a good idea
Yeah.
to start with a small amount of any new oil and
Okay.
see how you react.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a patch test
Okay.
by applying a diluted amount
Right.
to a small area of skin
Yeah.
and waiting 24 hours
Got it.
just to check for any irritation
Yeah.
or allergic reactions.
That's good advice.
Yeah,
So we've talked about safety,
we have.
but let's circle back to the idea of creating a sleep-enhancing routine
Sure.
with essential oils.
Right.
You mentioned this fascinating concept of scent association earlier.
Oh, yes.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's based on the idea of classical conditioning,
Okay.
like Pavlov's dogs. Remember how they learned to associate the sound of a bell with food?
Yeah. Well,
Well, you can do the same thing
Yeah.
with scent
okay.
and sleep.
So you're saying we can train our brains to associate a certain aroma with bedtime.
Precisely.
Wow.
By consistently pairing a specific essential oil
Okay.
or blend
Right.
with your bedtime routine,
Mm-hmm.
you create a conditioned response.
Interesting.
Your brain starts to recognize that aroma
Okay.
as a cue to wind down and prepare for sleep.
So it's like creating a mental shortcut
Right.
to sleepiness.
Exactly.
Boy, I love that.
Over time,
Yeah.
just the act of smelling that familiar aroma
Okay.
can help trigger the relaxation response,
Wow.
making it easier to fall asleep.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's not just about like the immediate effects of the oil itself. It's
Yeah.
about building that long-term association between
Yeah.
the scent and sleep.
You got it.
Okay.
And that's where the real power of essential oils for sleep lies.
Right.
It's about creating this holistic approach
Mm.
that incorporates scent,
Yeah.
ritual,
Right.
and consistent sleep hygiene practices.
Okay, so let's talk more about that holistic approach.
Sure.
What else can we do
Yeah.
to kind of optimize our sleep environment
Right.
and maximize those benefits?
Great question.
Yeah.
This brings us to the concept of sleep hygiene,
Okay.
which is all about
Yeah.
creating healthy habits and routines
Okay.
that support good sleep.
Sleep hygiene.
Yes.
Sounds a bit like dental hygiene,
Yeah.
but for sleep.
You could say that.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's like we brush and floss our teeth.
Right.
For good oral health,
Yeah.
we need to practice good sleep hygiene
Okay.
for optimal sleep.
I'm intrigued. What are some of the key elements of good sleep hygiene?
Well, first and foremost,
Okay.
consistency is crucial.
Okay.
Establishing a regular sleep-wake cycle,
Mm-hmm.
even on weekends,
Oh, no.
helps regulate your body's natural sleep rhythm.
So no more sleeping in till noon on Saturdays.
Right.
Darn.
But I think it's worth it
Yeah.
if it means better sleep overall.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Your body thrives on routine.
Okay.
Think of it like setting your internal clock.
Okay.
And speaking of setting the stage,
Yeah.
creating a relaxing bedtime routine is another important element.
This is where the essential oils can really come in, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like a pre-sleep aromatherapy ritual.
Yeah, exactly.
Incorporating a diffuser with calming oils,
Okay.
like lavender or chamomile,
Mm-hmm.
can be a wonderful addition to your wind-down routine.
Right.
Or try a relaxing bath
Oh, yeah.
with a few drops of an essential oil blend.
I love that idea.
Yeah,
It's like creating a spa experience in
Yeah.
your own bathroom.
exactly.
What about the bedroom environment itself? Does
Mm.
that play a role in sleep hygiene?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Your bedroom should be your sleep sanctuary.
Right.
Make sure it's dark,
Mm-hmm.
quiet,
Okay.
and cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
The classic sleep sanctuary trifecta.
Exactly.
Darkness, silence, and a cool breeze.
Invest in blackout curtains if you need to,
Mm-hmm.
earplugs,
Right.
or a white noise machine.
Okay.
And make sure your bedroom is well ventilated
Right.
and the temperature is comfortable for sleeping,
Yeah.
ideally around 65 degrees Fahrenheit.
Perfect. What about those pesky electronic devices?
Yeah.
I have to admit, I'm guilty of scrolling through my phone in bed sometimes.
Ah, yes. The blue light dilemma.
Yeah.
The blue light emitted from electronic devices
Right.
can interfere with your body's natural melatonin production,
Interesting.
making it harder to fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
So aim to disconnect from screens
Mm.
at least an hour before bed,
So no more late night doom scrolling.
right?
I guess it's a small sacrifice.
Yeah.
For the sake of better sleep.
And speaking of sacrifices,
Okay.
caffeine and alcohol
Right.
before bed are also sleep saboteurs.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They can disrupt sleep patterns
Mm-hmm.
and prevent you from reaching those deep,
Yeah.
restorative stages of sleep.
Got it.
So,
No more nightcaps or late-night coffee runs.
Noted. What about food?
Food.
Does what we eat before bed affect our sleep?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Avoid heavy meals close to bedtime,
Okay.
as digestion can interfere with sleep
right.
if you're hungry.
Yeah.
Opt for a light snack,
Okay.
rich in complex carbohydrates,
Mm-hmm.
like a small bowl of oatmeal,
Okay.
or a banana.
This is all starting to make sense. It's like
Yeah.
creating a whole body approach to sleep.
Exactly.
Mind, body, and environment all working together.
That's precisely it.
Cool.
And essential oils can play a key role
Yeah.
in enhancing that holistic approach.
So if someone is listening to this, feeling inspired
Right.
and ready to create their own essential oil sleep ritual, what advice would you give them?
I would say start by identifying your specific sleep challenges.
Okay.
Are you struggling with falling asleep,
Right.
staying asleep,
Yeah.
or waking up feeling unrefreshed?
That's a good point. Different oils address different needs.
Exactly.
Once you've pinpointed your sleep goals,
Okay.
choose oils that align with those goals.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you're struggling with anxiety and racing thoughts,
Okay.
lavender or chamomile might be good choices.
Right.
If you're looking for deeper, more restful sleep,
Okay.
cedarwood or vetiver could be helpful.
And then experiment with different application methods.
Exactly.
Find what works best for you,
Oh, that
whether
can-
it's diffusing topical application or
Yeah.
even a soothing bath soap.
And most importantly, be consistent.
Right.
Make it a ritual.
Okay.
Pair your chosen essential oil
Yeah.
with other calming activities.
Okay.
Reading, journaling, gentle stretching, meditation,
Right.
anything that helps reinforce that association between the aroma and relaxation.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
It's like creating a personalized sleep sanctuary
Exactly.
filled with soothing scents and
Right.
calming rituals.
And remember, it's a journey.
Right.
Don't be afraid to experiment. Adjust and fine-tune your approach until you find what works best for you.
Well, this has been incredibly insightful.
It has.
We've covered the basics of essential oils,
Yes.
explored their potential for sleep enhancement, addressed safety considerations, and even delved into the fascinating realm of scent association.
It's so interesting, right?
Yeah.
And we've only just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
There's a whole world of aromatherapy to explore
Yeah.
with endless possibilities for creating personalized sleep solutions.
Before we sign off and
Yeah.
send you all off to your lavender-infused dreams,
Uh-huh.
is there anything else we need to cover?
You know, I think it would be helpful
Okay.
to summarize
Yeah.
some of those key takeaways
Okay.
and maybe offer a final thought
Right.
to leave our listeners with.
Perfect. I think that's a great way to wrap things up. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive into essential oils for better sleep.
Yeah, we've explored the science, the safety, the application methods, and even the psychology of scent association.
It's clear that essential oils can be like a powerful tool
Yeah.
in our sleep arsenals, but they work best when we kind of integrate them into a broader approach to sleep hygiene.
That's the key takeaway here.
Yeah.
It's not just about finding the right oil.
Right.
It's about understanding how to use it effectively
Right.
as part of a comprehensive sleep routine.
So let's recap some of those key takeaways for our listeners
Yeah.
who might be ready to start incorporating essential oils
Right.
into their own sleep rituals.
That's good.
First and foremost, remember that quality matters.
Yes, absolutely.
Choose high-quality, pure essential oils from reputable brands.
Look for oils that are 100% pure,
Right.
therapeutic grade,
Okay.
and ideally organic.
We don't want any synthetic fragrances or fillers
Right, exactly.
sneaking in there.
Exactly.
And then safety first.
Yes,
Always dilute essential oils
Ooh.
properly for topical use.
for sure.
And consult with a healthcare professional if you're pregnant
Absolutely.
or have any pre-existing medical conditions.
It's always better to err on the side of caution.
Huh.
And don't forget the importance of consistency.
Yeah.
Establish a regular sleep-wake cycle,
Right.
even on weekends,
Oh, yeah.
to regulate your body's natural rhythm.
It's all about setting that internal clock
Exactly.
and creating that relaxing bedtime routine
Yes.
that signals to your mind and body
Right.
that it's time to wind down.
That's where essential oils can really shine.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether it's diffusing a calming blend,
Okay.
enjoying a warm bath with a few drops of lavender oil, or spritzing your pillow with a sleep-enhancing spray.
Right.
Incorporating aromatherapy into your bedtime ritual
Yeah.
can help create that powerful association
Right.
between those scents and relaxation.
And let's not forget about the sleep environment itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Make your bedroom your sleep sanctuary.
It should be dark, quiet, and cool.
Yeah.
Invest in blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine
Right. Right.
if needed.
Okay.
And say goodbye to those sleep-disrupting electronic devices,
Ugh, I know.
at least an hour before bed.
Yeah.
The blue light they emit
Right.
can really mess with your melatonin production.
No more late-night doom scrolling.
Exactly.
I'm so guilty of that.
And of course, avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed.
Right.
They can really interfere
Yeah.
with those deep, restorative stages of sleep.
Okay.
And lastly, remember, it's all about finding what works best for you.
That's a good point.
Experiment with different oils
Yeah.
and application methods.
Right.
Pay attention to how your body responds.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to adjust and fine-tune your approach
Right.
until you create a sleep routine that leaves you feeling rested and rejuvenated.
It's like we're all sleep scientists experimenting, discovering what works best.
And as we conclude our exploration, dear listener,
Yes.
I'll leave you with this final thought.
Okay.
Imagine yourself crafting a personalized sleep symphony,
Oh.
an orchestra of scents and rituals that gently lull you into a state of deep,
Okay.
restorative slumber.
What a beautiful image.
Oh, I know, right?
I think I'll be dreaming of lavender fields and cedarwood forests tonight.
Sweet dreams.
Until next time, sweet dreams.